This is the documentary of the life of Christopher Sterling Scott Jr. It all started when my beautiful parents decided to have a little fun and produce Little Chris, January 2nd, 1996. From there, I grew up in a small city, Berea, Ohio. I have 3 brothers and 1 sister. Of course, I was the baby. Berea, Ohio was filled with family and relatives. Half of Berea is my dad's side of the family. My mom is from Simi Valley, California, and that's where her family lived. My mom was getting a little homesick, so when I was 7, we moved to Simi Valley, California for a year. Even though I was there for a short period of time and I was young, it was a blast. After 1 year, we moved back to Berea, and I got really involved into sports. Football, basketball, and baseball. I did it all. Then I got really good at basketball, and my parents put me on this travel team called Team Berea Sports. And that's when I met my best friends, Marcellus and Alex, who are still my brothers until this day. We all went to the same middle school, Rain Middle School. That's where we won back-to-back championships in basketball. We were a dynasty. In middle school, we took a trip to Washington, D.C., and that's when we really all became close. Washington, D.C. was a blast. It was all your friends going on this huge trip. But sad to say, that would be the last time I would spend time with them at a school event. My dad didn't like Berea schools and sent me to a private school called Lutheran West High School. I had many school friends and gained a lot of good relationships through Lutheran West, but I always kept my Berea friends close. Senior year is when it all happened. Breakout year in football and basketball. Our basketball team went 18-3. We won our first playoff game and lost our next one to the 3rd-ranked team in the state. After basketball, I received 2 offers and chose Siena Heights University in Adrian, Michigan. The last thing left of senior year was prom. I went to prom with my best friend Jody. She went to mine, and man, did we swag out. A couple weeks later, I went to Berea prom with her, and it was such a good time. That's all the people I started school with since the beginning, since kindergarten really. It's safe to say I had a lot more fun at her prom than mine. Then I graduated from Lutheran West High School. The summer, the squad spent every day with each other before we all went our separate ways. The original squad is made up of Chelsea, Stacy, Kaya, Jody, Christina, Ralph, Sel, Alex, Deshane, and Chad. We still do annual events like Secret Santa during Christmas time, and they always come visit me in Athens. Before I knew it, I was off to Michigan and already settled into my dorm. It was a very emotional time for my parents. They were sending their baby off to college. After the first day there, I was already exhausted. We already had a full practice. From there, I realized that basketball was going to be a full-time job. By the end of the semester, I soon realized that this university was not for me. That's when my best friends, Molly, Chelsea, Christina, and Henry, convinced me to come visit Ohio University. I went to visit the Rusk College of Engineering and then stayed the weekend. And just say I had so much fun that I sent my application in the next day. And now I'm here, and I honestly think it's the best decision I ever made. I had close friends here. Then I met some close friends here while being here. It's a community here. And I love how everyone is so chill and friendly, and I honestly can call OU home now. I'm a computer science engineer major with a minor in marketing. This summer, I'm interning in California with this company called Infinite Communications. And next fall, I'm studying abroad in Tokyo, Japan. I plan to be very rich and very successful in the future. But in Jeremiah 29:11, Jesus says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future." So if I keep following God's plan, I know I'll be all right.